Welcome everybody here to the Yakima Valley Sun Dome, where we are just about ready for pre-game introductions for our first 2A boys semifinal matchup between the defending two-time champion Lynden Lions, as they are the number 1 seed, taking on the upstart Cinderella story, the Bremerton Knights. Good to have you with us. Nick Sisson here on behalf of the Eli Sports and NFHS Network, alongside broadcast partner Keith King. Keith, how's it going tonight, buddy?
Hey, you know, it's been a great day so far. We've seen some great games. You and I had a pretty phenomenal game over on the girls' court just a while ago, but man, looking forward to this one and see if Bremerton can knock off the Lynden Lions.
Yeah, I mean, Lynden, like I said, the two-time defending champions. They are the cream of the crop when it comes to the 2A boys bracket. And on the other side, the Bremerton Knights, they come into this one 21-6 after defeating the Mark Morris Monarchs and then defeating the Renton Redhawks to get themselves here to the semifinals. They are guaranteed a trophy, and they are a really young team led by an outstanding freshman, number 10, Jalen Davis. And we have the starting lineups for you. Again, fans, thank you so much for being with you. Sorry we had a little pregame technical issues. We'd just like to let everybody know that this was the pregame show brought to you by Centralia College. And that is also a part of the welding training program. Trade jobs are in high demand, especially for welders. If you're interested in the high-paying career of a welder, visit centralia.edu and blaze your trail at Centralia College. Let's take you through the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team, the number 11 seeded Bremerton Knights, it's going to be Dion Sellers, number 1, and then number 2, Trenton Bulmer, number 10, Jalen Davis, number 21, Frank Allen, and number 35, Oliver Christian. The Bremerton Knights are coached by Jeremiah Davis. And on the other side, for the Lions of Lynden, it's going to be number 2, Brady Elsner, number 4, Charlie Ayers, and then number 21, Anthony Canales, number 22, Brant Hepner, and number 24, Jack Stapleton. And the man that needs no introduction, the head coach of the Lynden Lions, Brian Roper, and assistant coaches Mike Elsner, Brian Hepner, Blake Van Dalen, Kent Victor, and Ron Tenkley. As we are just about set for tip-off here between Lynden and Bremerton. Again, appreciate everybody being with us. The winner of this one moves on to the championship game tomorrow at 3 o'clock to take on the winner of the nightcap right after this between North Kitsap and Grandview. It's going to be Brant Hepner and Frank Allen jumping it up to get this one underway, and it's tapped to Lynden's side. Bulmer had a chance to grab it for Bremerton, but it ends up with Elsner. And the Lions will begin the game with the basketball. A 2-3 zone, principally played by the Bremerton Knights, as they do come out in that zone to start. And the Lions work it to the high post. Hepner is going to be fouled on the ground at the foul line. And it is deafening in here right now, Keith. You've got the Lynden fans, you got Lynden Christian fans also rooting on the Lions here. And then you got Wapato and Nooksack Valley, and of course the Bremerton fans. This place is jam-packed and loud as Canales goes to work, fires a pass down low, and he is fouled from behind and will head to the free throw line. And it looks like Oliver Christian is going to get dinged here for this foul, and that's already his second in 30 seconds. So might see an early substitution here from Coach Davis of Bremerton, as Hepner is at the free throw line, and his first is off back iron. Christian going to stay out there.
Coach probably tell him settle down.
Second free throw by Hepner is good. Lions grab the early 1-0 lead. Trent Bulmer brings it across, being guarded by Elsner. Christian covers the ball, hands off, back to Bulmer. Bulmer leans in and hits a tough runner. The Knights have the lead 2-1. Ayers looking inside, it's tapped, and Davis controls. Davis out on the run, Canales closing in, and Canales is gonna get called for a foul from behind. We saw the defense of Bremerton bothering the Redhawks yesterday, and a lot of run-outs by Jalen Davis, and he's able to get ahead of the pack. Canales hustling back. He did get some ball there, but a little bit on the body, and it's going to be free throws for Davis. Bremerton with that 2-1 advantage, looking to add to it as the foul is on Canales, his first. Davis hits the first. You know, Keith, I don't think anybody's told the Knights that they're not supposed to be here, so they're playing with house money right now, and we're going to see if the shoe fits Cinderella here.
I don't think they believe for 1 second they don't belong here.
And Bremerton now on top 4-1. Elsner looking inside, goes to Canales. Canales looking for his first shot attempt, and he is out of bounds. Turnover, Lynden. So the Bremerton defense so far pretty effective in the early going, minus the 2 fouls on Christian. But Christian staying out there, and you know, like I tell your son all the time, Keith, your best ability is availability.
Absolutely, and you got to really watch those fouls when you get to that quickly.
Sellers bounce pass inside to Allen. Allen shouldering into contact. Davis comes and gets it, fires up a 3, and it's off. Hepner cleans the glass. Elsner head up, brings it across the timeline. Canales being picked up. He's got 2 around him now, and he's going to move it over to Ayers now. Coming to get it is Elsner. Elsner goes to the high post down low to Stapleton, and Stapleton off the window gets an easy bucket. Nice feed from Hepner at the high post. 4-3. Davis off of a curl. That's a tough bucket there by the freshman, Jalen Davis, as he is already dialed in. 4 quick points for him, and Bremerton back on top by 3. Elsner looking to that high post. A nice feed down low again. Hepner, this time from Stapleton. And now up the court, Davis fires up a 3. Yes! Jalen Davis already with 7. Canales jabs, pulls up a 3 to answer, and it's money for Anthony Canales, the 2-time MVP. Ball thrown away almost, and now it is turnover. Here comes Elsner, and has the ball knocked away out of bounds by Bulmer. It'll stay with Lynden, and we've got a substitute coming in. Ty Holloman, the 6'7" senior post. A little bit of size added there as Stapleton goes out. Stapleton at 6'6", so just an inch added. Lob inside. Canales is able to tap it home for the alley-oop layup. Lynden takes a 1-point lead, 10-9. Davis off of a curl inside to Allen, and Allen beats Hepner to the spot and gives Bremerton a 1-point advantage. Canales goes to the high post. Now Hepner gets it back out. Rotation to Elsner. Elsner picks up his dribble. Now Hepner back out. Ayers dials it up for 3. Yes! 13-11 as Charlie Ayers gives Lynden the 2-point advantage. Now Sellers with it. Goes back out. Bulmer over here to Davis. Screen comes up by Christian. Davis goes opposite, drives, fades from the foul line, and hits Davis with 9. Davis is just playing way beyond his years here, Keith.
I may have not left him enough room on this first quarter stat sheet here.
13 all. Feed down low. Shot up and good by Ty Holloman. Off we go, folks. 15-13, back and forth action here at the Sundome. Couple subs getting ready to come into the game for both teams at the next dead ball. Davis off a curl, steps in, yeah, my goodness, Davis hits it and one. Davis with 11.
Davis going off.
Foul goes on Hepner.
That's his first.
15 all. Davis has got 11 of his team's 15 points. There's still 2:52 to go here in the first.
You know, I watched him play Mark Morris the other night, and that kid's pretty fun to watch. A lot of talent there.
Free throw in and out. Rebound Canales. Stapleton back into the ball game for Lynden. Also out there, Danny Bowler. Bowler fires a pass inside, and it was on target. Layup just missed by Holloman. Outlet up ahead, Davis throws it up. Oh my goodness! And a timeout, Lynden. It's a 30-second timeout. 2:25 to go. Davis with 13 in the first. He's on pace for 52 at this rate. Fans, thank you so much for subscribing to the NFHS Network, and we appreciate your support. Be sure to tell your family and friends who can't get to the games and events but want to watch, and go to EliSportsNetwork.com. That's EliSportsNetwork.com. Click on the Watch Live link and get signed up for a subscription. It's just $12 a month or $80 for an entire year. You can cancel at any time. It's a great option for all high school sports fans. Nick Sisson here, Keith King there, Lynden and Bremerton out there, Jalen Davis, a freshman.
He's got 13.
He's got 13. I can't believe the start here in this one. Canales brings it up. Now Stapleton rises up for an elbow J and hits with confidence. Sellers brings it across. Now Bulmer back to Sellers. Sellers a couple dribbles in, fires it. Dalen Anderson into the ball game now for Bremerton. Screen goes up to set for Davis on Canales. Davis moves it. Now Christian with it. Christian back out. Sellers drives baseline, double teamed, needs some help. Finds Christian, now Davis, and it's up, and it does not count if it goes. Shot clock violation. Great defense out of the timeout by the Lions.
Yeah, defense was real solid there.
1:42 to go here in the first quarter. Elsner brings it across, bounce pass high post, cut, backdoor, shot is up and in. That is Weston Van Dalen with the bucket. Lynden reclaims a 2-point advantage. Davis in the corner, goes right back to Anderson, finds Christian. Christian lobs it outside to the corner. Now Sellers back out with it beyond the three-point line at the wing. Inside Anderson, stuck, passes it out Sellers. 4 on the shot clock. Sellers rises up with a hand in his face, misses. Rebound tap to Elsner. And that pass is over the head of Stapleton. Bounce pass up ahead, Davis finishes. He's got 15.
I'm running out of room here.
Davis just runs the floor so well. Stapleton fires a pass to the corner. Canales for 3, no. Davis taps it, but it's controlled by Stapleton. Second chance opportunity. Canales at the high post, picks up his dribble. Elsner resets. Shot clock off, 20 seconds to go first quarter. Lynden looking to hold for the final look. Elsner all alone, gets a screen from Stapleton. Now hesitation, hands off. Hepner for three. No. 2 on the clock. Ball tapped. Davis controls. Davis outlets it. Good if it goes from Bulmer, and it's just a little bit short. That's going to do it for the first quarter, folks. 19 apiece between Lynden and Bremerton. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Bob, you sure Bears know how to play softball?
Bruce, these Bears know how to do a lot of things. I can barely handle the suspense.
Just watch the game.
She eats at Black Bear Diner.
Good old-fashioned family food, Black Bear Diner.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yakima Valley Sundome. Bremerton and Lynden tied. This is the WIAA Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Gisa Credit Union, powered by the Eli and NFHS Sport Network. What a show put on there by Jalen Davis, the freshman of Bremerton. 15 points in the first quarter. Bulmer goes back to the top of the circle. Rotation Anderson. Anderson goes up, leaves it short. Might have been contact there on the ball. Canales, deep three. Cash leaves it up.
That was a super deep three from Canales there. He had no doubt.
He's been the two-time reigning MVP of this tournament. As the Lions are two-time defending champs, they've won 4 out of the last 5. The upstart Cinderella Bremerton gets an answer from Bulmer to tie it back up. That was not quite as deep, but it was still a few feet behind the line there, Keith. And now the ball kicked, resets the shot clock for Lynden. And checking into the game is Enoch Taylor, and back in is, for the first time, it'll be junior Davis McCorder. Enoch Taylor and McCorder, also both freshmen. 3 freshmen out there with the seniors Christian and Bulmer. 22 apiece here, 6:48 to go, first half. On the block, Hepner looking to go to work. Canales being guarded by Taylor, has it poked away initially. 3-ball up and long by Van Dalen, and they're going to get a foul over the back on Ty Holloman. So Bremerton will get possession. That's Holloman's first, and it's Lynden's first team foul of the quarter. Davis brings it across the timeline. Now back to Davis McCorder. Davis McCorder picks up his dribble, gets some help now. Bulmer with it, being guarded by Elsner. Davis McCorder pulls up for 3, and it's off right, out of bounds.
Hasn't quite found his range yet, but
Elsner picks up his dribble, looking for some help. Now the ball gets rotated far side. Now back near wing, another deep 3 for Canales, and this one's short, but it is picked up there by Holloman. Another opportunity here as Elsner resets. Canales goes up around Christian, misses the shot, ball loose, and Holloman out jumps everybody and picks it up. Low pass inside, and we're going to get a foul, it looks like, on the floor. And they're going to put up 2 fingers for Bulmer. He's going to pick up that personal, and it's the first Bremerton team foul. Checking back in is Charlie Ayers.
Only 6 fouls called in the game so far, so been a real clean game.
Ty Holloman with a couple of crucial rebounds, keeping this possession alive. And off the bench, Charlie Ayers hits a triple, giving the Lions a 3-point advantage. Bulmer drives around traffic, misses the shot. Rebound to Van Dalen, outlet up ahead. Elsner brings it across. Rotation now, Elsner. Holloman back to Elsner from the high post. Coming around, Van Dalen swings it. Ayers again for another. This one's off. Another offensive rebound fed down low immediately. And they're calling a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Bremerton. And that's on Oliver Christian. That is going to be his 3rd personal. So some substitutions. Canales back in, as well as Stapleton for Lynden, and then Frank Allen back in for Bremerton. Christian will sit down with those 3 fouls. 4:42 mark. We also got another substitution coming in, Isaiah Kadengo. Kadengo was big in the second half against Mark Morris defensively. Inbound goes to Ayers. Elsner resets. Plenty of time here on the shot clock as Canales off the dribble, sidestep kick. Nice ball fake. Ayers takes a 14-footer. It's off. Rebound Kadengo. Outlet up ahead. Davis McCorder has it poked away and saved. Steal by Canales. Elsner, cross-court pass up and fouled is Stapleton. He'll head to the line for 2.
Fouled by Isaiah Kadengo. That's his first.
4:16 left first half. Scoring slowed down a little bit. Davis has not scored. In fact, he hasn't really touched the ball a lot the last couple of trips. As Stapleton just grazes the front rim and is no good on the first. Second free throw also no good, but another offensive rebound. Canales from the elbow. Lynden's opened up a 5-point advantage now. Junior Davis McCorder on the run, and it rolls down.
Got a friendly roll there.
Double team here. Passed out. Stapleton with it. Back to Elsner. Under 3.5 to go now. High post feed to Canales. Fires it down low. And Holloman goes up for the rack. Davis McCorder now with it. Enoch Taylor off the dribble, cut off by Canales, goes to the high post. Allen misses it short. Misses the short shot just a little bit long. Canales with the board. Canales gets around Taylor, rises up from 14. No. Holloman initially got his hands on it. It was poked loose. Now here comes Taylor. Taylor dribbling in traffic, bounce pass, finds Davis, and Davis finds the bottom of the net. And we got a whistle, timeout Bremerton. So a good response there. Davis with his first 2 of the second. He's got 17, and it's a full charge timeout. We'll step aside. 2:45 to go, second quarter. Lynden on top, 29-26.
This welding program is centered around getting your state structural certifications. They come in, take the welding core classes, get their work done that is pertinent to what they're going to do out into the field. So the industry of welding is booming right now.
There's construction, there's pipe fitting, there's sheet metal, there's opening your own fab shop. always going to have an opportunity to be a welder. We always need welders.
What's really special about these debit cards are the fact that they do have rewards tied to them. Although you personally are not reaping the benefit from that, your community is, and they support our healthcare heroes, and especially during this time where our frontline workers have had to be out there and people are getting sick. Every time you purchase something with that card, you're giving funds back to those organizations.
On behalf of Yakima Valley Memorial, we thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yakima Valley Sundome. This is the 2024 WIAA State Basketball Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Gisa Credit Union and powered by Eli and NFHS Sports. I am Nick Sisson alongside Keith King, and Lynden with the basketball on top by 3, and that ball is thrown away just beyond the scorer's table. Bremerton will get the ball, trailing by 3, 2:33 to go.
Just flat threw it wide out there.
Enoch Taylor gives it up. Now Davis comes and get it, being guarded by Bowler. Screen set by Allen. Davis uses it, floats above an extended Hebner arm, and scores again. Davis now with 19. 29-28. Elsner penetrates, goes up, and it's off. Rebound, Hebner, and he goes up and misses that one. Gets another opportunity potentially, but it's out of bounds. Last touched by Bremerton. Hebner was right there at the cup, just couldn't find the touch.
Coming in for the game for Lynden is number 3, Weston Van Dalen.
Yeah, Danny Bowler checking out. Canales gets the inbound, looks inside, goes to Hebner. Hebner has 2 on him, and it's no good. Tapped out to Canales for another opportunity. Elsner to the corner. Van Dalen right back to Elsner. 13 on the shot clock. Canales finds some space, fires a 3, no good. And Davis goes up and battles for the rebound, and we're going to get, it looks like a held ball. And possession stays with Lynden. Shot up, no good, but a foul is called. Allen is called for the personal. Canales will head to the free throw line.
It's only Allen's first.
29-28. First free throw good by Canales. He's got 11 so far in the ball game. Misses the second, and into the ball game, Aaron Matthews fires a very long pass up ahead, and it's stolen back by Canales. So Bremerton coming up empty on that possession. Van Dalen moves it far side. Stapleton gets it back out. Elsner now with it, being guarded by Taylor. Taylor tries poking the ball loose from behind. Elsner gets it to the top of the circle. On the deck, hop step, shot up, a lot of contact. Hard fall there by Canales as he gets himself up. Hebner there to help him. And this is going to be a shooting foul that puts Canales back on the free throw line with 53.4 left in the first half.
Should be Allen's second.
And the first free throw is good. And Canales hits the second, 32-28. Head fake. Matthews moves it to Cadengo. Back to Matthews. He finds some space, pulls the trigger. No good. Ball loose. Cadengo floats it up, and it's a little long. And it's rebounded by Stapleton. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. Lynden looking to slow it up here and go with the final shot. 32-28. Hepner pulls the trigger from three. Yes! Brant Hepner. Three-quarter court by Enoch Taylor. No good. And that is going to do it for the first half. 35-28. Lynden goes into the locker room with a 7-point advantage. 13 by Anthony Canales. But a big three ball there by Brant Hepner, the 6'6" junior, to give the Lynden Lions the 7-point advantage. Fans, we have completed one half, and we're going to step away for a couple moments and be back with the John L. Scott Realty halftime show right after these messages.
Thorbeck's Wellness Centers are the place to go for good health. At the 3 Thorbeck's locations in Centralia, Chehalis, and South Bend, there are options for everyone, and it's all for one low-price monthly membership. Get the basics with free weights and cardio, or take advantage of specific programs like yoga and group fitness classes, all for the same membership price. As a member, you'll have access to all 3 facilities where you'll find a swimming pool, basketball court, tennis courts, multi-use turf area, and more. For more information, go to Thorbex.com.
Good Health Nutrition Center in Centralia is your home base for nutrition. When you visit Good Health Nutrition Center, you'll find the largest selection of vitamins, supplements, and natural remedies. You may be surprised to also find a huge selection of healthy groceries such as gluten-free products, environmentally friendly products, organic fruits and vegetables, and items for specific diets like the diabetic diet. Good Health Nutrition Center, powering students and athletes from the inside out. Good Health Nutrition Center on Harrison in Centralia.
Nationally known and locally owned, Southwest Washington is home to 6 locally owned Napa stores, providing you with the best quality parts and services you need. With fast access to an inventory of over 400,000 parts, with ASE certified parts specialists ready to help, it's no wonder so many do-it-yourselfers count on Napa Auto Parts. Visit Wilson's Napa Auto Parts in Centralia, Chehalis, Rochester, Tenino, Castle Rock, and the heavy-duty and wholesale location on State Avenue in Chehalis, or go to wilsonnapa.com.
This welding program is centered around getting your state structural certifications. They come in, take the welding core classes, get their work done that is pertinent to what they're going to do out into the field. So the industry of welding is booming right now.
There's construction, there's pipe fitting, there's sheet metal, there's opening your own fab shop. Always going to have an opportunity to be a welder. We always need welders.
Alderson's West Print Wares is your one stop to tell the world about your school, club, or business. For jackets, shirts, hats, and more, go to Awards West Print Wares in Centralia. Awards West Print Wares offers fast service of quality products including screen printing and embroidery done on site. A wide variety of advertising specialties at great prices and delivered right to your door. For a full catalog, go online to aldersons.net. For maximum impact, Alderson's Awards West Print Wares is ready to serve you today.
Welcome to the John L. Scott Halftime Show. When it comes to real estate, contact the pros at John L. Scott, located at 900 West Main in Centralia. Now let's get back to the ESN crew with all the halftime stats and recaps on the Eli and NFHS sports networks. Welcome to the John L. Scott Halftime Show. When it comes to real estate, contact the pros at John L. Scott, located at 900 West Main in Centralia. Now let's get back to the ESN crew with all the halftime stats and recaps on the Eli and NFHS sports networks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Yakima Valley Sun Dome. This is the 2024 WIAA State Basketball Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Agisa Credit Union and powered by the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. We'd like to welcome you all to the John L. Scott Realty Halftime Show. Get to know your home and property true value with a free market analysis from the John L. Scott professionals. John L. Scott Realty, serving Lewis County in Southwest Washington at 900 West Main in Centralia. Nick Sisson here, Keith King to my right. Bremerton and Lynden in the locker room, and it's the Lions with a 35-28 lead. That's Lynden, by the way, for those who have been living on the moon for the last several years. The Lions of Lynden have won 4 out of the last 5 titles, including the 2 most recent. And, they're in for a dogfight here in the second half. Bremerton is more than game. They are led by the 19 points of freshman sensation Jalen Davis, and Anthony Canales for Lynden has 13, but just a little bit more disbursement on the scoring sheet for Lynden there in that first half.
Yeah, these two teams are just putting on a show out there right now. And I see that field goal-wise, Lynden Lions are shooting 50%, but Bremerton is shooting 60%. That's definitely keeping this Bremerton team well within striking distance.
Yeah, right you are. The other big stat that jumps out at me here, Keith, is the rebounding. Lynden leading in that category 17-7, and the second chance points belonging to Lynden 6-0 there in that first half. It's a 7-point lead, so literally you're right there, considering the extra opportunities and the extra time Bremerton might have had there. They could potentially be leading in this ball game. Let's go through the total numbers. First, for the leading team, the Lynden Lions, Anthony Canales with 13 points on 4 of 9 shooting. And then you've got Charlie Ayers with 6 on 2 made triples. He's 2 for 3 from behind the arc. Brant Hepner with 6. He had that triple to close out the first half. Ty Holloman with 4. Jack Stapleton with 4. And then we've got Weston Van Dalen with 2. 35 total for the Lions at the break. And for the Bremerton Knights, Jalen Davis with those 19 points. And then Trenton Bulmer, the senior, with 5. Junior Davis McCorder with 2. And Frank Allen with the other 2. 28 total for Bremerton there in that first half. Really, really great ball game here. Each team with 7 assists. So pretty even, all things considered, except for that rebounding differential there in the first half. Free throws, 8 attempts for Lynden versus 3 attempts for Bremerton. Bremerton was 2 of 3, Lynden 4 of 8, shooting 50% at the charity stripe. Any final thoughts here, Keith, before we get ready to come back for the second half?
Bremerton has been super hot. They got a little cold towards the end of the second half, which gave them the possibility of being down by 7. If they could start hitting like they were earlier in the game and keep that rolling, this one's going to come down to a photo finish.
Well, Bremerton's been battle-tested. They were down 10 against Mark Morris in the second half, and they were right there with Renton. They down 10 or 9 at the end of the first quarter against Renton yesterday. This deficit will not scare them. And head coach of the Bremerton Knights, Jeremiah Davis, has done a great job pushing all the right buttons and making adjustments. We'll see what he's got up his sleeve here for the second half. And that is going to do it here for the John L. Scott Realty Halftime Show. We'll be back with the start of the second half after a few minutes and these messages from our sponsors.
That does it for the John L. Scott Halftime Show. Coming up next is second half action right here on the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. Point S Centralia OK Tire is a proud sponsor of high school sports and wishes all teams good luck during the postseason. With the playoffs starting, that means the weather is changing. And that means tough driving conditions with ice, rain, and snow. Point S Centralia OK Tire invites you to stop by and have your vehicle checked so you're ready for winter driving. Studded snow tires, studless snow tires, and tire chains are in stock and ready to put on whatever you drive, and with a warranty good at over 200 locations. Point S Centralia OK Tire Tire, 1741 Harrison Avenue in Centralia.
Proactive Physical Therapy in Tumwater, Olympia, and Lacey has made a huge name in training young athletes. But Proactive is much more than that and caters to all individuals coming back from any type of injury. If you have injured yourself and you need to get back in the game or simple day-to-day life activities, call Proactive Physical Therapy today for an appointment and start your way back to feeling good. Proactive Physical Therapy accepts all insurance, car insurance, workers' comp, Medicare, and VA. You owe it to yourself to feel good and productive. So contact Proactive Physical Therapy in Tumwater, Olympia, and Lacey.
What's really special about these debit cards are the fact that they do have rewards tied to them. Although you personally are not reaping the benefit from that, your community is, and they support our healthcare heroes, and especially during this time where our frontline workers have had to be out there and people are getting sick. Every time you purchase something with that card, you're giving funds back to those organizations.
On behalf of Yakima Valley Memorial, we thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2024 WIAA State Basketball Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Geisa Credit Union and powered by the Eli and NFHS Sports Network. I'm Nick Sisson alongside Keith King. Bremerton and Lynden getting ready to start the third quarter of action. It's going to be Bremerton basketball as they trail here 35-28 in this 2A boys state semifinal. Winner goes to the championship game to take on the winner of Grandview and North Kitsap, which will tip off just a few minutes after this one. Davis with the basketball, moves it far side. Bulmer into contact and a whistle. It's going to be a foul that goes against Lynden, and it's going to go against Brady Elsner. That's Elsner's first and the first Lynden team foul of the quarter, just 20 seconds in. And I think the officials are going to confer. Yep, they're going to say on Elsner. It was possible maybe that the underneath official thought charge, but the outside official goes with the blocking call, and it'll stay there.
The calling official held up two fingers at first.
It doesn't help
calling it on number two. I think the down low official interpreted that as we're shooting.
5-second violation. It doesn't help that they were both number two as well.
Exactly.
So Lynden forces a 5-second call on the inbound attempt, 35-28. Lions now with possession. Stapleton gets it back out to Elsner, who's on the logo now with 14 on the shot clock. Elsner fires a pass inside off the cut. Hepner goes up strong and scores. Christian in the game with 3 fouls, and we got a steal on the inbound by Elsner. Canales trails. Turnaround fader over Christian, no good. Offensive rebound to Elsner, and traveling called. It'll go back to Bremerton.
Boy, Bremerton dodged a bullet there.
Oh, I mean, giving up the 2 points down low there to Hepner was all they had in mind there. But a good play by Elsner. Bremerton looking to get started here. Davis now with it, hands it back to Bulmer. Bulmer gets around the stagger on the hedge by Hepner. Now we've got a block, and Canales slaps the floor. Has got to be careful. And they're going to say a foul on the shot. Davis will head to the line for 3 free throws. The official ruling that he caught Davis on the side of the head. 6:42 to go, third quarter. First free throw is good by Jalen Davis, the first of 3. Davis again. He's up to 21 here. Lead down to 7. Davis is just playing so far beyond his years as just a freshman.
Absolutely.
And he hits all 3 calmly. It's like he's been here his whole life.
I mean, can you imagine? Put another couple of years on him. He thickens up. Oh, he's going to be dangerous.
He's already dangerous. It's a bad man there. 37-31 the score. Ayers on the baseline, goes back to Stapleton. Davis on him. Christian gets a hand on the ball, and they're going to get a foul here. And I think they're going to go with Christian, and if they do, that's his 4th personal, and they are tough break for the Knights.
Oliver Christian sitting on 4.
And nobody hurrying up off the bench to go to the scorer's table, so Coach Davis electing to stay with the senior, and a tough move inside. Allen doing a good job defensively, but can't secure the rebound. Stapleton gets it. Whistle timeout Lynden from the bench. Head coach Brian Roper wants to talk about it. It's just going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. We want to thank John L. Scott Realty in Centralia for their support of all high school student athletes. When you need information you can trust about buying and selling, be sure to see Laura Lee Zuber at John L. Scott Realty in Centralia. 15 seconds left here in this timeout. I'm Nick Sisson. This is Keith King. We got 6:12 to go here in the third quarter, and Lynden on top here 37-31. They're going to have possession underneath the basket with 27 on the shot clock. Elsner will inbound it. Hepner denied by Allen. Tipped out. Davis was up ahead, and Sellers couldn't get it to him. Back to Lynden. And now we've got a foul, and Elsner immediately clutching for his eye. And they got Trent Bulmer here on the foul. Elsner appears to be okay, checking for blood there, and he's all good. And it looks like Isaiah Kadengo is up off the bench, and Coach Davis wanted him buzzed in, and Bremerton looking to change their styles of defense here, and still in that 2-3 zone, but a little bit different of a look, and the ball's poked loose, and it's Stapleton that comes away with it. Ayers goes to the baseline, and that's going to be a foul, and they're going to get Christian on this, and he is fouled out. So Oliver Christian is disqualified with 5:41 to go in the third quarter. Hepner drew the contact. Hepner drop step spin, misses the shot. Loose ball dug out, and now a tie-up. They're going to say held ball, and it's going to stay here with Lynden. It feels like Linden's had this possession the entire quarter here, Keith.
This possession has lasted a while.
And they're going to bring out the Swiffer mop here and see if they can't get some of this moisture up off of the court. Good job there, young man.
These young guys over there have been busy down here.
I mean, this game has been intense. And everybody diving on the floor for loose balls. This entire venue is packed. Lob inside goes to Canales. Lynden with 17 on the shot clock. Ayers in rotation for 3. No. And it's rebounded by Sellers coming up the near sideline. Bulmer gets it from Davis, back to Bulmer. Davis off a pick, fakes Canales, goes up in front of him, and he hits the deck, no call. Rebound, Holloman. Holloman gets it to Elsner. Elsner lobs it up ahead, and it's out of bounds. And Canales says it was off of Bremerton. Coach Roper over there doing a good job coaching, tells his star player to just get back on defense, don't worry about it. And
just play your game, young man.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up here when, you know, every possession is magnified. And we've got a foul up the court at midcourt. It's going to be on Elsner. Elsner's second of the game. He's got both those here in the period. Hard to believe just 3 minutes have gone by here. 4:51 left in the third quarter. Davis will inbound it on the far side.
It feels like we haven't scored in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while in real time. Game time hasn't been too excessive. Bulmer moves it far side to Davis. Now back to Bulmer, top of the circle. Allen comes up, sets a screen. Bulmer goes around the defender, throws up a wild shot. Hepner clears the glass. Elsner brings it across. Elsner hands off. Canales now, drop step spin into traffic. Goes up and around, fires a pass down low. Up and under, bucket is good by Hepner. 39-31, Lynden reclaims an 8-point advantage. Traveling called on Sellers. So an unforced error gives Lynden another possession, up 8.
Bremerton just can't afford those unforced errors or turnovers.
Dallin Anderson checking back into the ball game here for Bremerton. Elsner swatted emphatically by Allen out of bounds. He had a step on him. Great recovery by Allen on the help defense.
Allen, and doesn't pick up the foul, just swats that ball straight out of bounds.
Jack Stapleton back into the ball game, so with Ty Holloman. And Canales goes up and under somehow. Unbelievable shot there by Anthony Canales.
It's his first points of the half.
Yeah, it's a 10-point lead, largest lead of the game for the Lions. High screen set, Davis goes to Bulmer. Bulmer drives, floats, tough shot. Oh my goodness, timeout after the main basket. It's a 30-second timeout charged to Bremerton. We'll keep it right here with the action. Man, fans brand new to the Eli family is longtime Southwest Washington morning show host, radio personality, Steve Money. Steve's new podcast, The Money Show, can be seen or listened to on the Eli Network, or go to his homepage at themoneyshow.com. That's MOHNEY show.com. Several episodes are available, so catch up and join Steve with all his takes on all things Southwest Washington on The Money Show. 3:39 to go here in the third quarter. Money.
I'm sure that's the theme song.
Should be, if it's not. Lynden basketball. Elsner brings it across, being guarded by Bulmer. Canales for three in front of Davis. Hits! Anthony Canales is starting to really get going here. He's got 18 now in the ball game. Lynden with their largest lead, 44-33. Anderson for three. No. Rebound Canales. Canales galloping up ahead, gets it to Elsner, who lobs it up, and it's just over the head of Cadengo. Canales able to corral that one in, and Canales fires up another triple, no good, and this one is out of bounds. Last touched by Hepner. It'll be Bremerton ball. 2:56 to go, third quarter.
Boy, Bremerton really needs to get Davis back involved in the scoring.
You got to look at the adjustments that Lynden has made on him, and
he's gotten 3 free throws in this half.
Made all 3 as well.
Made all 3.
Bulmer gets by Elsner, floats, and it rolls off. Hepner with the rebound. Elsner brings it across. Elsner leaves it for Hepner. Now back to Elsner. Canales comes and gets it. Now back to Elsner, 14 on the shot clock. And the ball thrown into the backcourt, and that's going to be over and back. Van Dalen couldn't get there. 2:21 to go here, third quarter. Danny Bowles checking back in, and Canales will take a breather. Also back out there, Charlie Ayers. Ty Holloman going with Hepner down low. Brady Elsner still out there as well. Those are the 5 Lynden's going with at the moment. 15 on the shot clock. Davis gets it now, being guarded by Elsner. Rips through out of triple threat. Tough shot on the baseline, rolls in. Lead cut down to 9, 44-35. 24 now of Bremerton's 35 belong to freshman Jalen Davis. Bounce pass entry inside, and Hepner loses it out of bounds. Turnover back to Bremerton. And checking back in, Jack Stapleton. And Canales heads back to the scorer's table, and he's back in as well. Hepner and Bowles to the bench for Lynden. 1:42 now left in the third. Canales tries to get into the passing lane, open in the corner, a 3 by Bulmer. It's a 6-point game. Kick to the corner, Canales jabs right, drop step spin, shoulders into Davis, rises up over him, misses the shot. Loose ball, controlled by Bulmer. Quick the other way are the Knights. Bulmer into contact, no good on the shot, tipped up and around and out, and a foul on the floor. Let's see who they got here, and it's going to go against Lynden. And it's going to go against Ty Holloman. And as this foul call is made, everybody in the Nooksack Valley section rises to their feet with thunderous applause. Nooksack girls taking on Wapato. That is a very, very good game over there as well.
Yeah, I'm interested in the score in that. Wapato, I saw them last night. I saw both teams last night. And could be a very entertaining game.
Bulmer, drop step spin, throws it up. Wild shot, no good. And it's Holloman who comes away with the loose ball. And now player falls down right in front of us is Stapleton. Looks like some feet got tangled there. This game's getting pretty physical here, Keith.
It's physical, but it's a clean physical, it appears.
Canales, jump stop, up and under left, no good. Allen secures the rebound. Up ahead, Davis gets it. Davis in and out dribble, crosses over behind his back, moves it to Bulmer. Bulmer drives, kicks, sets up an open 3 for Davis. Yes! It's a 3-point game, 44-41, 19 seconds left in the third.
I told you get Davis scoring again, they're going to be right back in this thing.
What a setup by Bulmer. The Bremerton fans are on their feet. Bulls off the dribble, ball poked loose, out to the corner, 3 up, and it's no good at the buzzer. That's going to do it for the third quarter. Buckle your seatbelts, fans. 44-41, Lynden with the lead. As we will step aside for a couple of messages from our sponsors. Don't miss this one.
Hey sports fans, are you ready to make a play for your dream home? With the hometown team by your side, you'll be the MVP of the home buying experience.
We put you in the best position to win. With varsity level experience and excellent client care, you can rest assured knowing that we will coach you to the finish line.
Whatever the case, your needs are as unique as the sports you love. We have you covered with a variety of options to fit your needs.
So don't let the competition leave you in the dust. Get the home court advantage today and contact your hometown team.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the WIAA State Basketball Hardwood Classic at the Yakima Valley Sun Dome. proudly sponsored by Gisa Credit Union, streaming live on the Eli Sports and NFHS Network. I am Nick Sisson alongside Keith King. Bremerton with the basketball, trailing by 3 in this semifinal, and we've got a whistle before the shot. That is good by Davis, but it's waved off, an offensive foul on a screen. And it's going to go against Frank Allen. That's his third foul. So the story so far of the game is Jalen Davis with 27. Bremerton senior Oliver Christian fouling out with about 5 minutes left in the third. So the Bremerton Knights looking to dig deep, taking on the two-time defending champions as that pass goes inside. Layup, no good. Contact, though, and a foul is called, and Dallin Anderson is going to pick up the personal. At the free throw line is Jack Stapleton. No, they go Enoch Taylor on the personal. Thought Anderson was the closest guy to it, but that's what you get for speculating. Stapleton misses the first. Lynden only shot 50% from the line in the first half. Curious to see where they're at on that number now, but these are crucial here with Bremerton right on their tail, and Bremerton's been in close games, trailing in both of them and coming out victorious. They just seem to have that gene that knows how to win.
Yeah, but this Bremerton team also knows how to win. So.
Davis off a curl, ball fake, and whistle, and a foul on the floor. And it's going to go against Canales. Let's see whether that puts him at in the player foul category. They got 3 on him. 7:17 to go, whistle, timeout, Lynden. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll just keep it right here. Fans, your locally owned Napa stores in Centralia, Chehalis, Rochester, Tenino, Castle Rock, and Onalaska is where to find the parts you need for your home do-it-yourself projects and maintenance. Pre-order at lewiscountynapa.com and your parts will be waiting for you. Napa Auto Parts, more than 150 locations in Washington State. 4-point game here, Mr. King. Lynden on top with 7:17 to go. Lynden looking to play for a state championship for the 3rd straight season. They've won the last 2. They've won 4 out of the last 5. But these pesky Cinderellas from Bremerton don't want to go anywhere. They want to see if the slipper fits.
Jalen Davis is now up to 27. And once he got scoring in that third quarter, they came roaring right back to within 4. Matter of fact, he hit a 3, but there was a call just before it, so it didn't count. That would have tied this game at 44.
Yeah, he's just on another level right now, coming from another dimension. And it's going to be Bremerton basketball on the baseline. They're looking inside to Allen. Traveling called on Bulmer. Back to Lynden. Enoch Taylor guarding the ball. Elsner brings it across. And they switch on defense. Taylor chasing everybody at the top of the circle. Shot up by Stapleton, no good. Tap by Hepner to the free throw line. Ayers kicks to Canales. Another opportunity. Elsner resets. Plenty of time here on the shot clock at 22. Game at 6:40. Taylor pokes it away from behind. Loose on the floor. Anderson with it now. Anderson drop step spin, finds a trailer for the tie. Bulmer, no good. It's out of bounds, and it's going to be Lynden basketball. Excuse me, for the tie, it's a 4-point game. I didn't know threes are worth 4 now. For some reason in my head, I thought 44-41.
I was kind of wondering if you missed that last free throw.
I'm excited. What can I say? It's a great game.
Absolutely.
Pass down low. Shot blocked by Davis. He can do everything. Bulmer leads the break. Now slows it up. Davis comes and gets it. High screen by Allen Davis. Hesitation left, gets into traffic, he's bumped, and on the shot, he is going to go to the free throw line. Stapleton came in there, tried to tie it up, and ended up bumping him, and they might actually say on the floor. And they are going to say on the floor.
No continuation here at the high school level.
Couldn't tell if he was into his shooting motion. It was very close. Davis for three in the corner off the inbound. Yes! 30 now for the freshman, Jalen Davis. It's a 1-point game. And a foul is going to be called on Taylor as he was trying to reach around Elsner.
That gives him 2.
.546 to go here in the fourth. A trip to the championship on the line. To the high post. Canales goes up and misses it. Rebound fought for, and it's Lynden that comes away with it. And it's going to be a foul against Bremerton. It goes against Bulmer. That's his third. Lynden has just been getting extra opportunity all over the place on the offensive rebounding tonight. You know, they got a little bit more size than Bremerton, but Bremerton does have a lot of athletic leaping ability, but they just can't seem to control some of these boards. Canales at the top of the circle. Now to the corner, Elsner. Davis comes to pick up the ball. Elsner into traffic, finds Canales, open in the corner for three. No, another offensive rebound though, Holloman. Anderson picks up the ball. Near side now on the block, double team, and a whistle. Traveling is called. Hepner disagrees with the call but hands the ball to the official. 4:51 to go. Bremerton basketball trailing by 1 as we're going to have a substitution for Lynden. Weston Van Dalen checking in. Sorry, Keith.
I was going to get you, but
you're on top of it.
As long as they get the information out there.
You are on top of it. Inside, Allen all alone, goes up and gives Bremerton the 1-point advantage, 46-45. Canales goes up for the... Lynden reclaims a 1-point advantage. Everybody is on their feet, bumping traffic, foul called. 2 shots coming here for Trenton Bulmer. Bulmer has hit some serious free throws over the last couple of games in crunch time.
That's 3 for Ty Holman now.
That's the 3rd team foul on Lynden. Bremerton has 4 team fouls. They have none to give. Bulmer misses on the first. Second free throw, good. Tie ball game. 47 all. Elsner sets it up with 19 on the shot clock. Enoch Taylor guarding the ball. Nearly a steal there as Allen almost got around. Bounce pass inside. Canales double clutch, lays it in. Canales looking to take over late for Lynden. The Lions are on top by 2, 49-47. Davis with it, being guarded by Canales. Allen goes screen right. Gives it up after a slip. Goes to the corner. Bulmer into contact, shot no good, foul called, and it's going to go on Elsner. 2 more free throws here for Trenton Bulmer.
And that's 3 for Elsner.
3:23 left in the ball game. Bulmer hits the first. Bulmer with 12. I feel like I should talk about the points that somebody else has besides Davis, who's got 30, by the way. But Bulmer, the senior, with 12. Misses on the second. It stays at a 1-point lead for Lynden. 3:20 left. Elsner doing a really good job ball handling there. Bounce pass inside, stolen away. Good defense there. Bulmer and Allen were there. Davis gets it. 3 minutes left in this semifinal. Enoch Taylor gives it up to Allen. Allen, a long 2, no good. Rebound, Canales. Canales now working in front of Davis. 15 on the shot clock. Far side, Van Dalen. Circling, Canales gets it. Jump stop, feed down low. Nice feed. Oh my goodness! Frank Allen out of nowhere sends it into the bleachers.
And now coming in for Bremerton is number 24, Jack Stapleton.
4 on the shot clock, 2:21 left in the ball game.
He's had a couple of blocks that were just clean where he swatted the ball a mile.
Far side triple from the corner, no good. Tapped around, controlled by Davis. Davis pushes it ahead. Enoch Taylor goes up, misses the shot. Good contest there by Canales. Two to go. 15 on the shot clock. Fans are beginning to stand all around the Sundome. Elsner up and under. No. Rebound, Stapleton on the way up. No good. Foul called. And Jack Stapleton will settle in at the free throw line for 2 shots. That is the 5th Bremerton team foul.
They're going to call that on Frank Allen.
They actually got that on Davis at the it looks like. Yep.
All right. Because I was going to say that's 4 on Allen.
Yep. Davis with his first.
Only 1 on Davis, so that's a better option.
Stapleton misses left on the first. Second free throw by Stapleton is cash. 2-point game, 50-48. Backdoor, Davis floats, no good. Rebound, Hepner. That was a pretty good look, all things considered. Canales fumbles it momentarily. Hop step up and under, no good. Rebound, Allen. Bulmer pushing it now. Bulmer into traffic, shot up no good, he's fouled. And he's gonna head to the line for 2. Each team in the bonus. These are huge for Trenton Bulmer.
It's 4 on Elsner.
If this game gets extended, that could play a huge factor. Trenton Bulmer at the line, 1:16 to go. And that one airballed. The pressure must be insurmountable right now, and it didn't help that the Nooksack crowd literally erupted just as that ball was raised up.
Yeah, they didn't help him out. Didn't even know it, though.
The Lynden fans are just on their feet making a ton of noise. Second free throw is good. It's a 1-point game. Timeout. It's a full charge timeout. Fans, we're going to step aside, and we will be back to the Sundome in 60 seconds.
Nationally known and locally owned, Southwest Washington is home to 6 locally owned Napa stores, providing you with the best quality parts and services you need. With fast access to an inventory of over 400,000 parts, with ASE certified parts specialists ready to help, it's no wonder so many do-it-yourselfers count on Napa Auto Parts. Visit Wilson's Napa Auto Parts in Centralia, Chehalis, Rochester, Tenino, Castle Rock, and the heavy-duty and wholesale location on State Avenue in Chehalis, or go to wilsonnapa.com.
This welding program is centered around getting your state structural certifications. They come in, take the welding core classes, get their work done that is pertinent to what they're going to do out into the field. So the industry of welding is booming right now.
There's construction, there's pipe fitting, there's sheet metal, there's opening your own fab shop. Always going to have an opportunity to be a welder. We always need welders.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valley of the Sun here at the Yakima Valley Sun Dome. It's the Palm Springs of Washington, and it is hot and humid here with this score at 50-49. Everybody on their feet on this side of the Sun Dome. Lynden with the basketball. Lynden with the 1-point advantage. 1:15 left in regulation. Elsner brings it across the timeline. He's trapped, gets some help. Backdoor Canales goes up and under, and scores! Canales with a crucial bucket, 1 to go, and the Lions on top by 3. Davis hands off Bulmer. Back to Davis. Davis for the tie! Davis ties it! 45 to go!
Davis up to 33 now.
This ball's tapped away, and a whistle from behind. A foul is going to be called. That's going to be free throws here. Boos raining down from behind. The Bremerton fans don't like the call, but it was really tight, and the officials have been right on top of everything so far here tonight.
And that's Frank Allen's 4th.
These are crucial free throws with 33.8 left in the ball game. Hepner's first on the way, and it rolls out. If it's a miss, Bremerton has to box out, and coach is going to send in some help for that. Deion Sellers checking in. Out there, Ty Holloman, Canales both on the blocks. Hepner for the lead. On the way and in. And they're going to play it. Each team with 2 timeouts, 30 seconds to go. Davis brings it across, being guarded by Canales. The present and the future colliding here at the Sun Dome. We've got a timeout. Allen a little bit shaken up as he walks over to the Bremerton huddle. It's a full timeout. Fans, we're going to keep it right here. 24.8 left in this one. Keith, what a ball game.
Bremerton has 1 30-second timeout left. Lynden has all 3 fulls, and this one's going to come right down to the wire.
I mean, it already is, man. 53-52. I mean, Bremerton, a number 11 seed here, Keith. And, you know, I don't know if anybody but Bremerton players, coaches, and fans have them to this point. Probably almost nobody except them believes that they can beat a team like Lynden here, who are the defending 2-time champions. I've said that about 1,000 times over this broadcast probably. This is just truly one of those David versus Goliath matchups here.
And David standing there toe-to-toe with Goliath.
And it's also Davis versus Goliath right now. He's got 33. The freshman just doesn't know any better. Inbound to the backcourt. Bulmer brings it across. 20 seconds on the clock. 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Davis looking to get it, and he does. Being guarded by Ayers. Allen, high screen. Davis to the corner. Taylor loses it, and he's out of bounds. 8.1 left in the ball game, and they're going to look to foul here almost immediately. Tough play there.
Wow.
As Bremerton turns it over, and it's a timeout, Lynden.
Wow.
And it's a full charge timeout. We'll step aside for a 30-second break and be back here in just a moment.
Point S Centralia OK Tire is a proud sponsor of high school sports and wishes all teams good luck during the postseason. With the playoffs starting, that means the weather is changing. And that means tough driving conditions with ice, rain, and snow. Point S Centralia OK Tire invites you to stop by and have your vehicle checked so you're ready for winter driving. Studded snow tires, studless snow tires, and tire chains are in stock and ready to put on whatever you drive, and with a warranty good at over 200 locations. Point S Centralia OK Tire, 1741 Harrison Avenue in Centralia.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 53-52. Lynden basketball out of the timeout. 8.1 to go here in this one.
What a game.
Now the Nooksack fans are looking on and chanting, "Let's go Lynden," and we got a foul here. Couple of seconds ran off. 6.2 left in the game, and the two-time reigning defending player of the year, tournament MVP, Anthony Canales, will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Obviously, if he hits 2, the best that Bremerton can do is hope for a tie. First free throw, no good. Here's the situation, Bremerton and Lynden each with 1 timeout. And it looks like Coach Davis is planning something over there on the sideline. He's got his clipboard out. He might get a timeout on a miss. And it's missed, and it's caught, and it's timeout. Bremerton, 5.5 to go. They will have to go the full length of the court. Each team in the bonus, so if there's a foul at any point that's not offensive against Bremerton, it would be free throws for the Knights. We're keeping it right here, folks. Anthony Canales misses a pair down the stretch.
I don't have much to say. You can't dream up scenarios like this. You only dream up scenarios
Keith,
like
this is the type of situation to where you're all alone in the driveway in the rain, and you're dribbling it up the court. You're saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Davis and Bremerton have a chance to solidify themselves as one of the all-time Cinderellas in the state tournament. Davis will inbound it, and it goes to Bulmer. Bulmer brings it across. Bulmer looking to get it up. He does, and it's just short. Lynden survives. And the Knights are on the floor writhing, all of them. You feel awful for the Knights. Bulmer, the senior, got it up in time. The Lions survive, and they advance to the state championship game for the 3rd consecutive year. Almost everyone in tears.
But what a show by these Bremerton Knights. They battled that one to the very last second.
I'm on the verge of tears myself for them. This has just been an emotional roller coaster here at the Sun Dome. You feel for those young guys over there, but Lynden shows their championship medal. What a unbelievable ball game here, 53-52. Lynden advances. Fans, we are going to talk about the Bremerton Knights for years to come. they are going to play for third place tomorrow night against the loser of Grandview and North Kitsap. That game will be at 1 o'clock. Lynden advances to the championship. They will play at 3 o'clock against the winner of North Kitsap and Grandview. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We will be back with the post-game show. What a ball game. Lynden wins it 53-52.
The real estate market is changing, and John L. Scott can answer your questions with a free market analysis. If you're a homeowner, it's really important to get a current market analysis. It only takes a few minutes of your time and contains valuable information about your biggest investment. This might be the year to make a move and take advantage of this market. For your free market analysis, see Laura Lee today at John L. Scott, 900 West Main in Centralia.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Bob, you sure Bears know how to play softball?
Bruce, these Bears know how to do a lot of things. I can barely handle the suspense.
Just watch the game.
She eats at Black Bear Diner.
Good old-fashioned family food, Black Bear Diner.
Alderson's West Print Wares is your one stop to tell the world about your school, club, or business. For jackets, shirts, hats, and more, go to Awards West Print Wares in Centralia. Awards West Print Wares offers fast service of quality products including screen printing and embroidery done on site. A wide variety of advertising specialties at great prices and delivered right to your door. For a full catalog, go online to aldersons.net. For maximum impact, Aldersons Awards West Print Wares is ready to serve you today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you all to the Aldersons Awards West Printwares post-game show. It's time to wrap this one up, and for trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more, go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Keith, what an unbelievable game that we were all treated to. We were all witness to one of the gutsiest performances by both teams. Nobody thought that Bremerton probably stood a chance going into this one except for them and their families and supporters and coaches. But they made a believer out of everybody here. 53-52. Lynden survives this one. It's called Survive and Advance for a reason. Anything can happen in the Sun Dome, Keith.
Yeah, I tell you what, you went from jubilation and heartbreak here. But what a story. 53-52. The Goliath takes out David, but just barely.
Yeah, I mean,
Bremerton was right there to the last shot, and they just couldn't get it to drop.
Folks, this was the definition of an absolute grinder and then a gut-wrencher. You know, one of those moments where you saw every single player for both teams lay it out on the line. You know, Keith, one of the things that I remember from the picture in my head from that final second in the game is that after all the players fell to the floor for Bremerton, there was hardly any jumping or jubilation from the Lynden Lions. They looked like they had been in a 15-round heavyweight fight, and they just had that collective sigh of relief. I will never forget this game. This was an unbelievable game.
Sigh of relief, but just the respect they had for those young men they had just faced as they were down on the floor waiting to shake hands with them. Beautiful story.
This was an emotional call. I've been a part of games that are emotional. This was an unbelievable basketball game. I'm a basketball player. Seeing those two teams come together and hug each other after that ball game and share a sentiment. You got the feeling that the torch was almost being passed in some fashion, but Lynden doesn't want to quite give it away quite yet. And obviously they don't ever want to give it away. And they're going to have a chance to keep it in Lynden tomorrow against the winner of this next game between Grandview and North Kitsap. Let's go through the numbers first for the Lions. Anthony Canales leads the way with 24 points. Brant Hepner with 11. And then you've got Jack Stapleton and Charlie Ayers each with 6. 4 for Ty Holloman, 2 for Weston Van Dalen. 53 total for the winning team, the Lynden Lions. And on the other side for Bremerton, Jalen Davis, 12 of 15 from the floor, 4 of 6 from 3, 5 of 6 from the foul line, 33 total points to lead the Knights. Trenton Bulmer, the senior, 13 points. And then you've got Frank Allen with 4, and Junior Davis McCorder with 2. Only 4 total players scoring for Bremerton, and the combination of Davis and Bulmer combined for 46. What an effort by those two.
Absolutely. Those two guys laid it all on the entire team laid it all on the line, but those two guys balled out.
Well, fans, it's time to name our game MVP in tonight's game, and it's brought to you by the Thorbex Wellness Center in Chehalis, Centralia, and South Bend. Strong today, stronger tomorrow, stronger together at Thorbex. And I don't care if anybody disagrees with me, I have the headset. And the player of the game today in a losing effort is freshman Jalen Davis with 33 points. He played all 32 minutes. He didn't even get a chance to put that last shot up. And I don't have any other player that I could possibly think of that is more deserving of tonight's game MVP, brought to you by Thorbex Wellness Center.
You'll get no argument from me on that one. He put on a phenomenal show and came up just short.
And then, fans, it is time to take it to the house with the Northwest home team of Better Homes and Garden Realty, the Gillespie team from Summit Funding, and Paul Ely of Country Financial's Insurances, taking it to the house play of the game in the fourth quarter. Lynden really needed some breathing room, and Anthony Canales got loose and packed it to give Lynden the lead late in the ball game. And that 2-point basket was the ultimate difference here as Lynden wins it by 1. The 2-time reigning MVP of the state tournament comes up big in the fourth quarter with that dunk, and that is our taking it to the house play of the game, again brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens Northwest and the Gillespie team of Summit Funding and Paul Ely of Country Financial Insurance. What a ball game, what a broadcast, what a memory. 53-52, Lynden advances. Again, fans, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, the Lynden Lions will take on the winner of North Kitsap and Grandview for the state championship. Will the gold ball stay in Lynden's trophy case? And Bremerton plays at 1 o'clock in the third place, fifth place game against the loser of Grandview North Kitsap. On behalf of my co-host, Keith King, this is Nick Sisson saying so long from the Yakima Valley Sundome. Stick around and come back for Grandview versus North Kitsap. God bless you all. Have a great evening.
Thank you for watching and subscribing to the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. Remember, a portion of your subscription goes back to the schools. We can't wait to see you again, right here for the best in high school sports live action. The Eli Sports Network.